I am so bored. I am so fucking bored. I've got things I should be doing and I just can't fathom bringing myself to be doing them. So I'm gonna go put some coins in my bank. Oh, kittens. Oh, kittens. Kittens and bicycles. Kittens. Kittens. Boop. Bright orange bag to go with the bright yellow bic. My mum gave me this bag. She saw the bike and she went, and I was at her place and she had some stuff for me to take and I went, oh, yep, no good, don't have a bag with me. She went, I've got just the thing. Bit of a paraphernalia. Winner Harley. I didn't win. That was my number there. I didn't win the Harley. I didn't win this either. I just thought this was pretty. Shh. What am I doing?
So I'm pretty sure my neighbours hate me. And hello and shit as well. Also, yep. So I've got a bike, right? And I've got this other bike, and I live with this guy who's got a bike, and he's also got this other bike, so there's a few bikes, right? And then we've got mates who have got bikes, and they come around on their bikes. So, you know, so there's usually bikes, you know, around. We've only had one encounter. We've got a very friendly Canadian across the street who likes to ride. He's got a crazy old BSA and a crazy old Harley Davidson. You know, back in the day before mirrors were a thing or noise restrictions existed, he's got like a 73 Harley. It's nice. He doesn't mind the bikes. Guy next to him, he's super friendly. I've asked him, he says he doesn't mind the bikes. He might a little, but he's cool. Yeah, fucking hell, get off my ass. But the ones next to us, they've never told us they're okay with the bikes. Quite the opposite. We had one come over, about 3 of us out the front, and we had this DRZ which my mate was on and I was on. My Bandit, I think. It might have been a Hornet, I can't remember. I was on a bike, you know, main thing. And this guy comes over and he's very angry, and his opening line is, look, I'm a cop. I'm like, okay, and an arsehole by the sounds of things. He didn't care to elaborate on the being of a policeman officer, so I find it quite hard to, you know, believe him. He might have been. He definitely had the stereotypical persona to match. You know, that he was a cunt. Not saying they all are, you know, I've got to do that disclaimer, you know, not all cops are cunts, just the ones, you know, tend to get all up in your face, the ones you tend to hear from tend to be arseholes. So, Mr. I'm a cop gets all up in my grill and he's like, oh, you're doing bikes and bad, you're doing them, and from what he said to me, I'm pretty sure he didn't see any of the skids, he didn't see any of the wheelies, he didn't actually see us doing anything wrong, he just didn't like the amount of noise we were making. And these are stock bikes, the 2 dirt bikes have their baffles removed, but they're still stock. They're not that loud. And oh, fuck me, if he is a cop, he didn't see us doing anything wrong, except one of us wasn't wearing a helmet at the bottom of the driveway, you know, oh my god, on a bike, in motion, at 5 k's an hour, he could have killed himself. And several other children, probably a kindergarten full of them, with his lack of a helmet. And I don't know where I'm going. Where the fuck am I going? I've already forgotten who I am, what's happening. Coins, I'm doing coins, that's right, I'm bored. And something happened. Yeah, so he's all up in my shit, and he's like, oh, bikes are being bikes loud, but I don't like your shit, and, g'day mate. And so I did, you know, the exact opposite of what I wanted to do, but it's just as much fun. Instead of, you know, getting up him and saying, well, look here, fucker. You know, I'm not a very big person, so, I was about to say man, but I don't quite fit the man size. I'm like fun-sized. I've got wrists My wrists and my hands were donated to me from my mother. That's the kind of build I'm rocking out. And punching people is silly anyway. So this guy's, you know, all up in the grill, and I say, you know what? You are so absolutely right. I'm so sorry about that. You know, we've got some new motorcycles. We're pretty excited about it, you know, and we're having a bit of fun out in the street. I'm so sorry if we've offended you. We'll try and keep it down, and I'm just really apologetic here. And this guy, so ready for a fight, so angry, so up in my face, and I'm there going, you know what? You're so right. Well, how could I even have been who I am and so bad while you are so good, and I'm just the worst, and you are the epitome of goodness? How dare I? You watch them try and process, because you're being so fucking friendly and so like submissive, and they are waiting for you to arc up so they can arc up. And it was beautiful. I got to watch this guy just struggle with life. It was actually really beautiful. Ooh, Fabraid. And thing. Blech. But Fireblade. Anyway, I said, sorry, you're so right, I'm so bad, and he went away, and we never heard from him again. But yeah, I think the neighbours really fucking hate us, and it's because we just make a bit of noise sometimes. We have a bit of fun, you know. It's like when someone sees you doing a wheelie and or, you know, riding, or this is doing anything, you know, you hop a fence, anything, doesn't have to be bike related, and they're the kind of fuckers who go out of their way, take, you know, precious time out of their short existence to go and tell on you. Those are the kinds of people, you know, and it's like a mother worrying about their child. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Yeah, so it's like a mother worrying about their child, right? That makes sense. You know, they're protecting what is, in essence, themselves. You know, I get that, but it's when someone else, you know, is like, it's like they're trying to do the same thing. They're trying to stop you doing a wheelie to protect you from yourself. Is it that, or do they just hate the fact that you're doing something that is just frowned upon by society? Like, why do we hate these things? Speeding you don't like because it's dangerous and it could hurt someone else. Like, so I see someone else driving recklessly near me, and I think that could impact negatively upon me. That's very selfish. I don't want them doing that because it can hurt me. But, you know, if you go out of your way to go to a desolate car park with no one around you, and you're doing, you know, you're doing donuts and burnouts and shit, and you know, it's a disused area. No one cares if you're leaving black tar around, you know, it's not like a pretty part of town. Noise isn't upsetting anyone, but someone goes by and they see you doing this and they're like, oh, better call the cops. There's some youths having fun. Mr. Harley back there, he's got some help. And it's a Harley, I don't fucking know how to help him. What's the problem? You bought a Harley Davidson. I guess that's... Yep. It's fucked. Because it's a Harley. Fun. We don't care about that, because having loud fucking sex isn't illegal. Should be. I'm trying to sleep on a Sunday morning. I don't want to listen to your shit. But, you know, hats off to him, because he does sound like he's doing a really good job. You know, she sounds happy. Sounds satisfied with the performance of her partner. Sick indicating, motherfucker. Christ, indicate left. Are you exiting a roundabout? Yes. Indicate off. No, that's too hard. No. My fucking god. That cunt was going straight, I think. He might have been turning right. It doesn't fucking matter. I saw someone come into a roundabout the other day in the outside lane where you can only turn left or go straight. You have no other options. Which means either you indicate left on your way in to tell everyone you're going left, or you get in there and then you indicate left to tell everyone you're getting off. This motherfucker came in indicating right, and I was near him and I'm like, oh fuck, what's this guy doing? Does he think he's turning right now? This is scary. And with right indicator still on, like me putting right on right now, just was on, and then he was out here and then indicator came off. I'm like, you didn't even hint attempt at turning right. You would never, right never entered the equation. Indicating wrong is worse than not doing it. And it is so fucking easy. And then everyone will know what you're doing, and the world will be a better place. You know, which is the same as me saying I could murder you and you wouldn't be in the world, and then it would be a better place. You know, they're very similar things. Either, you know, get your head out of your fucking ass and learn to use this mystical little stick next to your wheel, you know, that, you know, conveys your intentions to the genuine populace. You know what I'm saying? You sit the fuck, come on! My fucking god, no one gives you the time of day here. It's like they don't see you. I seriously don't think they see you. The amount of people that I get near and their brakes slam on, like how are you missing me? There is so much yellow going on. I've got a bright orange bag on. I am just so bright. I am a bright poppy. What's fuck it.
Okay, I will wait.